room, I'm going to show you guys my tablescape. I have the same dishes that I have used year after year. The dessert plates are from Lennox, and the Christopher Radco. I want to say I got these plates one year at like Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that. Table runner was discounted from Target this year, this season, sometime in the fall. The napkins were the dollar spot from Target, and I grabbed these Be Our Guest napkin rings that actually a subscriber gave me, and it's not picking it up, and I wish it would because they're so pretty. There we go. So those are the napkin rings, and it's just so pretty, and it reminds me of Disney, which, if you don't know, I'm a huge Disney fan. Next up is my tablescape of sorts. I kind of have the same thing going in both directions. I will show you guys from this side as well. So this snow globe is from Target. I get a snow globe every year. This was our 2014 snow globe. My mom gave me these reindeer votive holders from Yankee Candle, and I do have a Yankee Candle in them. The trees are from Target this year from the dollar spot. They were $3. The candles are from the Target dollar spot. Again, they were $3. This little tea light holder is from Lennox that I received as a gift a few years ago, but a candle holder doesn't always fit in here, a tea light, so I have to make sure I find the right ones, and I'm out currently. This side is the same exact side, except that is our 2013 snow globe. I also bought this little hurricane from like Home Goods or TJ Maxx, something like that, and then I have a Bath & Body Works Dashing Through the Snow candle in there. That's really it for the table. If you pan over here, you have our tree. So this tree has all of the gifts that our kids have purchased for each other. We had them all go with a $50 budget and buy a gift for each one of their siblings, and then some of them actually had Santa stores at school where they bought stuff there as well. So that's all those gifts. If it were up to me, and next year, because I'm trying to use up all my paper this year, I will have all of the kids use some sort of really pretty silver, gold, sparkly, beautiful wrapping paper to go under the tree. I'm typically very OCD like that, and I like to have my wrapping paper match my trees, as most of my trees are themed, but this year it was a matter of get it all out of here. So this year for this tree, I purchased all of these ornament balls from Target, the white and silver and the like rose gold and silver. Wish I had a few more. I'd honestly like one like right there. I'd like one right there. I'd like one maybe right here. Maybe one closer to the top. But as I go to my Targets, I honestly clean them all out every time I go. So it is what it is. It also has a gold beading from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I've had it for years. This is the ribbon I chose for this tree. It was from Michael's, 70% off. You can't beat it. I think I used one larger roll on this tree. The star is from Target this year, and it's really pretty, and it lights up. And this was a pre-lit pencil tree from Michael's, and I got it for $39.99 even before Black Friday, so I thought that was a good price. This tree has mainly Hallmark ornaments that we have purchased over the years that have Hallmark to them, obviously, or it's things like this, that this is from my tree when I was a child, and I have a few ornaments like that, or special ornaments like you know, ones that mean a lot to me. Like these are obviously from like our Disney vacations and stuff like that. This is a Hallmark one. I have a lot of my collection, so I collect the Heavenly Bells from Hallmark, so I have all of those. This was a Hallmark. These are Hallmarks. This is the Hallmark. My mom and I always get these, the mom and daughter Hallmarks. Nutcrackers, I have that one. We have a lot of like the picture ones that I actually got pictures in this year. We have tons of Christmas Vacation because my husband loves that Christmas movie, so my mom gets them one every year. So we have this one. I know we have a few of those. Ones like this for fishing because he loves fishing. Tons of Santas on here. There's another one from my mom. Tons of Grinches, again, from my mom. My mom actually gave me that last year. Memorable ones like this year, we have a new home. So that one's there. My mom got me this one when she went to the Norman Rockwell Museum one year. Just tons and tons of ornaments, lots of Starbucks ones. I do have one other Starbucks special one, but it's upstairs on my Disney tree that my friend Jillian gave me. There's another Christmas Vacation. So that is our tree, and it's just lovely. I love having this in the dining room. Then here we have my Noel knockoff Pottery Barn sign. This was like really expensive at Pottery Barn. I went and got some letters from Hobby Lobby, painted them oil rub bronze, and my husband had helped me make it attached together. So have that. Up here we have my Merry Christmas sign. I'm hoping this year to find a really pretty like woodsy type one to put here and be able to put this in the kitchen, and then that way I can have like YouTube cards and family cards, because right now this is everything. So those are all my family cards. So yeah, that is my dining room. The dining room getting ready to go into the entryway, and it's very, very simple in here because we do have to utilize this for a lot of shoe storage. The first thing we have is our wreath. We've had this for many, many years. I bought it at Target one of our first Christmases. We have this Hallmark snowflake ornament. We have a book that goes along with this, and there was, I think, a whole movie about it too. So we have this, and this is just hung up by, you can see it, command hooks. So I love that on the door. It's just really pretty, especially on the white door. It just pops. And then we have our typical sign that we always leave here. So here we have the Charlie Brown tree. I typically have a battery in this, but we were completely out of AAA's, and it just kind of flips through pictures that we have stored on there from years past. And then I have my Scentsy reindeer. This was from last year, but it was actually on the sale part this year, and I wanted it really badly last year, so I went ahead and grabbed that, and I love it there because you can't even tell that it's a Scentsy warmer. And then on this side, I have a tree from Target Dollar Spot. I think that was last year. I want to say this is Target too. Yeah, this was Target. It says it was $8, but I bet you I paid like half off or something, if not more. We have a Santa from Michael's. We have a sleigh from like Home Goods or Target that I bought this year, and then those balls in there. I never found the correct balls that I wanted. That is on my after Christmas hunt. Basically just didn't want to pay the prices that they were offering, that type of stuff. So I love our little entryway. It's quick, it's festive. People walk in and they're like, oh, it looks really nice in here. So I really, really like it. looking towards the door, obviously, and we have this garland up here. I just have garland with some lights and these little jewels I got from Walmart. I hate that that is hanging down like that, but there's really nothing I could do unless I wanted to like install an outlet here, which may be a possibility one day. And the only other thing we have is just a little cheapy bow. I would like some like a prettier bow. I tried putting swag there. I tried putting a lot of things there, but nothing worked for me. Then over here we have our tree. Again, one I am not happy with. This tree type makes it very hard to hang ornaments on it. And then I only bought one spool of that ribbon and it just wasn't enough. And I've looked and looked and looked and I just cannot find any more anywhere else. So love the ribbon, but it will have to go next year. It'll have to go on a different tree. We brought our angel back this year. And then this year has just my reds and whites and silvers on it. This was a tree that we typically had for many, many years. And then the past few years we added some Disney, but now that we have a better place to put a lot more trees and things like that and display our holiday memories, we have our own Disney tree. So this is just my red, white, and silver. Again, I typically like to have my paper match, but we are using up what we have this year. And yes, I'm well aware that we have a ton of presents under this tree. Over there I have our Season's Greeting Scentsy plug-in. It is so pretty on, and I get a lot of compliments on it. And then you stand kind of at the door and you can get a good overall view of the room. We have this throw that I purchased many, many, many moons ago on Black Friday. It is like a red and cream. We have my Grinch my mom made me, and this is just a pillow cover I received as a gift from someone, and it has our Disney pillows in it. We have our Santa baskets from And That. That is a Santa frame that we got a few years ago. My deer from Michael's. I would love to find one that was like maybe standing up or even smaller or even bigger to kind of fill out that area. And then I would like to have something here, but I just don't know what I want. And then I have another frame with Santa pictures. It says, "What would Santa say? Naughty or nice?" And then it has a bells with a candle in there. And that candle is flameless and I put it on sometimes at night. And then just more books. And then the dog's area is over there, obviously. Up here on the mantle, we have a 'Tis the Season candle. Those trees are from Target clearance a few years ago. Santa was a gift from my husband from Target a few years ago. This is actually a Pottery Barn frame, and it says 2015, but I just put this year's picture on it. And I got it for super sale this year. And then we also have a IKEA votive. Here's a garland, a swag garland, and then like 6 picks, I think. And so it's pretty fluffy. I'm pretty impressed with it. And then we have a snow globe from Seeing Santa. This is Pottery Barn clearance, IKEA light, and a smaller tree. And in all honesty, this is the first time I've ever lit candles up here all season long, just to kind of show how pretty it looks. I'll typically light them on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but typically I just kind of stick to my Scentsy or like a big candle. We have all of our stockings hung. These are from Pottery Barn. I always said when we were done having children, I wanted to have my own Pottery Barn stockings. So this was the year we did it. And then we have these hooks that are for ornament or for stockings, which I like because the ones we used in years past were hitting up above the TV, and my husband said, please get something smaller. Over here we have some more pillows. This again is a pillow cover I was given as a gift. That's old Target, old Target. That's Kohl's or Target. We put this blanket basket there. And I do have some stuff back there, so it's not really decorated, but I have 2 shelves that I need to put together that I just haven't, so I didn't even decorate in that corner this year. Here I have, that's going to bother me that there's no hook there, but I have just our typical baskets that we leave there, the clock that we typically leave there, and I just have a couple frames and then a little candle holder. Over here I have our Scentsy warmer with the tree. I have a Yankee Candle Christmas Santa. I have this Happy Holiday sign I grabbed from, not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it was like a TJ Maxx type place. That really pretty frame we bought from Kohl's a few years ago. And that is January Scentsy Warmer of the Month that I already have out because I really like it. Now for the kitchen. So in this little walk-in area, I don't love this, but it just works. Next year I'll definitely do something different, just not quite sure what. I think I might like to get some like garland or something like that and see if I can find some more of these. These are from Target last year. Now I kind of regret not getting so little because I do like this chalkboard line, but maybe get some garland to hang above this frame that I have and then hang these over it, and then still be able to use this stuff here. So I have our milk for Santa, our cookies for Santa, that's new this year from Cracker Barrel, and then this like little placemat thing I think was from like Dollar Tree or Target. A tree that a family friend actually gave me, and I just have a bunch of candies in it. This sign was from Michael's Hobby Lobby last year. And then this reindeer was part of that Target line last year. So I'm thinking like I could maybe do like one of those like big poofy greenery with like maybe some whites and reds in it and stuff. And then put all this stuff in it to make it look a little bit better. But this was just kind of thrown together last minute this year. Over on the island, I have these 2 battery operated candles. I always wanted to find something to go in here and I never did. I would really like to find the type of sprig type stuff that I have. It's like a garland in my living room and sweep that around here. But again, I never did. So that's on my hunt for Black Friday, or excuse me, for after Christmas sales. And then I just have this little wreath from Hobby Lobby in my little glass jewelry case. And I typically put a mini candle from Bath and Body Works in there, but I'm all out. And these are also battery operated, but again, I'm out of AAA batteries, so these ones haven't been working this year. Over here we have this sign from TJ Maxx, and it's nice because it hides my diffuser plug, so that's always good. And then I have this little plug-in that my mom gave me many years ago, and it has holly berry, or in our family we call them hidden Mickeys. On my stove I just have a Santa and Mrs. Claus salt and pepper shaker and a candle going, and then I have these candles out now. I have I have these towels out now, and I have a bunch of different ones. I have this It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year little spoon rest that I got from At Home. And then I have these little measuring cups that my mom got me a few years ago from JCPenney. In the back here, we normally have our apples and bananas out, but we are actually all out of apples and bananas. And then we have our candy tray in the middle. Right now we have some coal and M&Ms. I have the kids' favorite type of like holiday tradition cookies. We always get these little tins of like butter cookies. And then on top of that, I just have the Target tree. And then I have this tree from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and it has all of my cupcakes and Seasons Treating line from Hallmark. In retrospect, it's probably not the best tree for that because it was really hard to get all those pieces on there, but nonetheless, I love the fact that I can see them all. So I'm going to see if I can do something a little bit different next year with them, but I do like this tree. I just don't know how I will decorate it next year. Across the sink, I have a couple signs. This is from CVS. I don't remember where this is from. My mom got that for me. And then I have this really cute Santa set that I got a few years ago from Hallmark, and it's just Santa and all the reindeer. And then I have my Scentsy warmer, and I have my cookie plate from Hallmark. Up here, I start my snow globe collection. So I have 2011 here, and then I have a 2002 that my mom and I got. This one is from Hallmark, and it actually lights up. It does when it has batteries. So there's that, and then we have these mistletoes that I got, I think, Christmas tree shop. We have this year's snow globe, which is the red, truck and a tree. I figured that was so 2016, so I would get that. And then this one I grabbed from Hallmark. I'm not sure what year this one was, and it doesn't say on it, but that was one of our years. Then on this one we have an Elf on the Shelf that my mom got me the year that the kids were on the Elf and Shelf commercial. I think it was 2009 or 2010. Another one of my mistletoes, 2013s. snow globe. I have this Hallmark ornament. Tells us the time, day, hour, and minutes, seconds to Christmas. And then we have a little sign that I grabbed from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Yep. And my spoon, measuring spoons from JCPenney that my mom got me. So that is my kitchen. I like it because it's a good mix of colors and it's not so, you know, OCD how I have the living room is red and white and silver and the dining room is kind of silvers and golds. But this is just a little bit more fun and super festive, and it was really nice to get to decorate those this year. Over here, sorry, my son's scooter is charging. I just put this Merry Christmas to You sign. Again, next year I definitely want to plan out this area a little bit more. This is our Disney countdown. And maybe add some like swags or something above that. My hope next year is to have our crate out of here and be able to use this as a breakfast nook. And then of course on the fridge I've started to get a few little pieces of crafts. We've been putting those up. So that is my 2016 main floor tour.